Hi everyone, welcome to this presentation. The title of our paper is Indoor Comfort Within Social Spaces, a case of LEED certified college preparatory school. The authors are Timothy Adekunle. I'm the presenter. I'm an assistant professor of architecture in the College of Engineering, Technology and Architecture at the University of Hartford, United States. Other authors are Associate Professor Theodore Sorok is an Associate Professor of Architecture at the University of Hartford. Professor Toscana Moss she's a professor at Westminster School, and Jason Hagener is an adjunct professor at the University of Hartford. To introduce this paper to you, what is the focus of this paper? The research examines indoor comfort within social spaces. The study also examined thermal environment of LEED certified dining hall of a college preparatory school, and the word LEED stand for Leadership in Energy and Environmental Design. This study is important to understand comfort temperature and indoor environmental condition of the social spaces. And also, this study is considered to provide a set of data on thermal comfort of indoor social spaces. Moreover, this study will help us to understand the thermal environment of college preparatory school as a place where they train future generation to prepare them for college or higher education. Regarding the literature review, we understand during this study that different investigations have been conducted, and they've looked into thermal comfort of occupant in different spaces, social spaces, semi-outdoor spaces, transition spaces, outdoor spaces. We also look into a study that considered dining hall, that examined thermal environment of dining hall 3 years after this building has been completed. The study found out or outlined the causes of poor energy performance in typical dining. Simeon et al. Examined thermal comfort in more than 100 commercial kitchen spaces of fast food and other buildings in the United States, and the study was considered in different seasons. So in terms of winter, summer, the study tends to capture a broad range of seasons. Also, a publication on a LEED Silver certified dining hall outlined important parameters of a sustainable dining hall and highlights them. Some of them include energy efficiency, indoor environmental quality, innovation, design process. Volkov et al. Explore thermal modeling to also understand thermal comfort and find out that there's a link between indoor environmental quality and thermal environmental spaces. However, none of these studies evaluate thermal environment of dining hall in college preparatory school, and that's why this study focuses on this aspect as we intend to address the research gap. In terms of our case study is Westminster School. Westminster School is located in the north central of Connecticut. It's about the school is sited on 200 acres. It's an independent co-educational boarding and day school, and it's mainly for college preparatory students. The county is in Hartford County, and I put on the slide, you can actually see the actual location within the country. The dining hall that we examined was completed in the fall of 2017 and was opened immediately. The spaces, we have small dining hall and large dining hall or main dining hall. The main dining hall has a total floor area of about 3,427.3 meter cube, and it could accommodate about 500 people, while the small dining hall could accommodate 150 people. We can see the floor plan of the case study. We can see the figure 2 shows the exterior view of the case study. Figure 3 shows the interior view of the study. In terms of our research method, we consider field study to gather data, and during the field study, we measure different parameters, which include CO2, temperature, dew point, relative humidity. We also assess the indoor comfort using the PMV and adaptive method. In terms of the PMV and adaptive method, we use ASHRAE 55 and EN 167 and 98 method, and we measure the variable at every 60 minutes. We place our sensor at about 1.1 meter above the floor level as recommended by ASHRAE standard 55. This investigation was carried out in the summer of 2018, and we recorded the variables, and we also apply mathematical models to compute indices. In terms of the outdoor data, we collected the outdoor data at a nearby weather station, meteorological station near the site, and this shows these variables, or shows the outcomes of the data that we gathered, and we can see that July is the hottest. In terms of the result and discussion, we found out these spaces. We divided the spaces into southeast zone and northwest east zone, and we find out the mean temperature at the southeast zone, as expected, is higher than the northwest zone. However, the maximum temperature and minimum temperature and even the relative humidity at northwest zone was higher. They were higher, the values were higher than the values reported at southeast zone. We also find out that the percentage of people that are dissatisfied are much higher in the northwest zone than the southwest zone, and they can show the Pico 5 show the average of temperature and thermal indices. We can look that in this relationship, we can see in this chart, we can see that in the southeast zone, both for the ASHRAE standard and for the ES standard, we can see that higher values were reported at southeast zone compared to the northwest zone. We also look at the relationship with the between this percentage of the people that is satisfied with the mean temperature, and we found that these variables are strongly correlated or strongly related, which means that the higher the temperature, the higher the percentage of people that is satisfied with the environment. And to summarize our findings, we realize that the study shows the mean temperature range between 20.4 to about 23.7. Also, we found out that the mean indices are within the similar range. Also, we realized that over 80% were satisfied with the thermal environment, and the PMV range between 1 to +1. Finally, we found out that the results show an overall mean temperature of 22.7 and a mean relative humidity of about 7.4. The study proves or shows us that the mean temperatures were within the comfort range recommended by ASHRAE for people in the summertime. The social indoor spaces are well ventilated with constant movement of fresh air into the hall, while the air velocity is within the acceptable limit. The study concludes that well-maintained indoor social spaces can promote community engagement, because when the indoor spaces is comfortable, people can come, they can use that space all over and all over again, and also improve the integration even in the summertime when the temperature is expected to be high. Thank you.